Students at IIM Calcutta are probably the most startup inclined across IIM's ABC. There is a reason for that. This vlog can inspire you. It's not just for those who are aspiring for ABC. So I'm standing right outside the Innovation Park at IIM. So as I exit this subway inside IIM Calcutta, which is where I am, which is where I'm staying right now for me to shoot some interesting vlogs for you, I'll be saying a few names and you would know that what all of those names have got to do with IIM Calcutta. The names are Delivery, Swiggy, Quicker, and something from my industry called GradeUp. All of these four great startups have one thing in common. That is IIM Calcutta, which is where I am. And in this vlog, my aim is to help you understand that why IIM Calcutta is a hotbed of great startups and why students at IIM Calcutta are probably the most startup inclined across IIM's ABC. There is a reason for that, and in this vlog I'll be sharing with you all of those things. If you're somebody who's an aspirant, who's an MBA aspirant, who's really interested to start up or build something of their own, this vlog can inspire you. It's not just for those who are aspiring for ABC. Ideally, every aspirant should aspire for this, but this vlog will rise the spirits of every MBA aspirant and just know a bit more about how students here are engineered to make good startups. So for you to understand that how deeply ingrained startup culture or starting up is at IIM Calcutta, you need to understand something unique about the students of IIMC, which is unlike the students of IIM A and B. The students at IIM Calcutta are not the ones who have been academically very prolific, who have been greatest achievers of them all, who have had perfect profiles, perfect class 10, perfect UG scores. In fact, IIM Calcutta is that place which accepts brilliance, which accepts the students who, even if have not done well in their UG, who are probably exploring other options, who are probably exploring life, but have gathered themselves again to crack the CAT, even they can be here. And that is the kind of students you find at IIM Calcutta. So how exactly that profile of students which you find here at IIM Calcutta, how does it in fact help the cause of entrepreneurship at IIM Calcutta? It's a very simple thing. When you have a gamut of students who have had variety of experience, who are not just great at academics but probably great at sports or great at various things which they've already explored in their UG, once you say to those students that, hey, we do not care that whatever your UG scores are, whatever you've scored in your undergraduation, we don't care about that. You can be here, and further we will help you out explore further beyond the classroom, because what you need to know is that the attendance criteria at IIM Calcutta is only 75%, which is much lower than what you have at IIM A and IIM B. So once you pick the students, ignoring their UG scores, and now you again bring them to a place wherein again you are saying that, okay, classes are important but not so important. You have the opportunity. We are providing you the opportunity to explore beyond the classroom. I think that is what makes this place, IIM Calcutta, you can see that iconic place behind me, makes it a hotbed, makes it a very good place for you to do entrepreneurship, for you to build something out in your free time. Now, if you would have already heard me in various other vlogs of mine, this is exactly what I help MBA students with. Inside my community called Creatum, I help MBA students to build other career outcomes. For example, starting up, for example, being a freelancer, for example, having off-campus placements. I help MBA students by imparting the right skills in the right frame of mind, bringing them in the right frame of mind so that irrespective of which B school they are in, they can do very well. They can probably start to earn with their skills right when in their MBA, which is exactly what my story has been. This is what I do. Now, this is something which is much more visible to me at IIM Calcutta than it was at IIM A when I was there. At IIM Calcutta, as the students do not really attend the classes as much, what you observe is that these students are actually spending more on their outside classroom works. So be it assignments, or be it some kind of cases, or even be it creating something while they're in their hostel room. All of that is happening at IIM Calcutta. from there, what you also need to understand that it is also about the mindset which the student has now, and this again comes from within the student. I mean, you need to recruit the right kind of students for the students to have that kind of this thing. Just understand that IIM ABC are the same in the kind of quality of opportunities, in the quality of the placements which you will find from ABC. What usually happens in A and B, what I have experienced is that when the big brands come to hire, they serve as a big hindrance to somebody who wants to start up, because the problem is that those big brands, they attract the students, and those students who even had some aspiration that okay, probably we will do the startup and all, once they see those placement salaries, they're like, okay, let's first get something out of this, then probably we will hop on to starting up. However, things are not the same at IIM Calcutta. Here, what I'm observing is something else. So I'm standing right outside the innovation park at IIM Calcutta, which is responsible to instigate the thought of entrepreneurship, of starting up among IIMC students. Now, I was speaking to you about that while big brands which come for placements, they serve as a distraction for IIM A and B students. The same is not for IIM Calcutta students. The reason is because here, what I feel, the students see their great salaries, their great opportunities as a great cushion. So, which makes them even more fearless, which makes them even more hungry for starting out right now, because they know that even if we fail in this, even if suppose we're not able to build something great while we are in our MBA, they have the safety of going for any placement they are interested to have. This is something which I spoke to a lot of students about. So from here, probably you've understood that yes, starting up is something which is encouraged at IIM Calcutta. Yes, while it is encouraged at almost any IIM, at almost any other school, IIM Calcutta makes it even more conducive for you to do a startup. While it has great salaries, it has great professors, it has the kind of students which can work with you to build that startup with you. It has all of those things. It also recruits the right kind of students who have the right mindset. So it's not just about setting up startup cell or a startup hub. It's not just about that. For you as a college to build good startups, you need to get those kind of students who will build those great startups for you. And I think IIMC has the right kind of students, and we'll only see more and more startups from IIMC in the future. As IIMC is progressing towards a phase where it used to have very engineering heavy batches, now it is encouraging more non-engineers to be here. I am sure that the startups, you'll just only hear more names, more big startups from IIM Calcutta. That's about it from this vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. I am right inside IIM Calcutta, outside this iconic place, which you would have seen in a lot of photographs. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the like. Thanks a lot and goodbye.